Hello everybody, this is Kevin from Klotz Productions, and this is a gameplay between Harrison playing green-white weenies and Lane playing blue-green-black titans. Harrison started the game off by setting down a Razorverge Thicket and then casting a quest for the Holy Relic. Then on Lane's turn, he just laid down a forest and passed it back. Harrison then cast a Squadron Hawk and added a counter to his quest and then searched for 3 more Hawks. Meanwhile, Lane cast a Lotus Cobra. Another Hawk, along with the Birds of Paradise, came into play on Harrison's side next turn. He used them to add 2 more counters to his quest, and then attacked with his first Hawk for 1, dropping Lane down to 19. Lane then set down a Burning Catacombs, but just let it sit and passed the turn. Harrison then cast a 3rd Squadron Hawk to add a counter to his quest, and then cast a Memnite, but before he could add the 5th counter to the quest, Lane cracked his Burning Catacombs and searched for a swamp, going down to 18. He then created 1 blue mana with the Lotus Cobra and used the swamp to cast it into the Royal, bouncing the quest before Harrison could activate it. Harrison then recast his quest along with the Birds of Paradise. He then attacked with his 2 Squadron Hawks, taking Lane down to 16. He then laid down a Stirring Wildwood before finishing the turn. Lane then played a 2nd Burning Catacombs and floated 1 blue mana. He then cracked the Catacombs and searched for a forest, going down to 15 and floating a 2nd blue mana. He then tapped his other 4 lands to cast a Frost Titan. He used the Titan to tap a Hawk and then passed the turn. Harrison then put an Argentum Armor into play. He then attacked with 2 Hawks again, taking Lane down to 13. Lane then attacked with his Titan and kept the Hawk tapped down again. Then Harrison blocked it with his Memnite. Harrison then equipped his armor to his Hawk, however Lane killed it with a Doomblade before attacks. Then Harrison cast another Birds of Paradise and took his quest up to 2 counters. He then attacked with 1 Hawk this time, taking Lane down to 12. Lane attacked with his Titan again, tapping down a Birds of Paradise this time. Harrison ended up taking it, going down to 14. Harrison then equipped his armor to another Hawk, however it was stopped with a Doomblade as well. Then Harrison replaced it with another Hawk from his hand and took his quest up to 3 counters. He then passed the turn without any attacks. Lane then used an acidic slime to destroy Harrison's Argentum Armor. He then attacked with his Titan again, tapping down 1 of Harrison's Hawks, and then he used another one to chump block the Titan, stopping the damage. Harrison then drew his new card, but passed the turn without playing anything else. Lane sent his Titan and his acidic slime to the red zone this time, tapping down the Hawk once again. Then Harrison decided to chump block the Titan with 1 of his Birds of Paradise and then take the other 2, going down to 12. For Harrison's next turn, he set down a land and then put a Memnite into play, taking his quest up to 4 counters. Lane then put a Drowned Catacombs into play and floated 1 mana and then cast a Grave Titan, bringing in 2 other zombies with it. He then attacked with his Frost Titan, his Acidic Slime, and his Lotus Cobra, tapping down the Memnite with his Titan. Harrison decided to chump block the Titan again with another Birds of Paradise. He then animated his Stirring Wildwood and blocked the Lotus Cobra to kill it, and then took the other 2 damage from the Acidic Slime, going down to 10. For Harrison's next turn, he started off by casting a Glint Hawk, taking his quest up to 5 counters and bouncing his Memnite back to his hand. He then sacrificed the quest and searched for an Argentum Armor and equipped it to his Hawk. He then replayed the Memnite and then sent his Hawk to the red zone for 7 damage. He paid 2 mana and used the armor to destroy Lane's Frost Titan and then took him down to 5 life. Lane started his next turn by putting a Creeping Tar Pit into play. He then attacked with his team, created himself 2 more zombie tokens. Harrison animated his Stirring Wildwood and used it to block 1 of the zombies, killing it. He chump blocked the Grave Titan with his Memnite and then traded his Glint Hawk for the Acidic Slime. He allowed the 2 damage from the other zombie to come through, taking him down to 8 life. Harrison started off his next turn by casting a Vengevine. He then attacked with the Vengevine and his Hawk that was equipped with the armor. However, Lane killed the Hawk with a Doomblade and then chump blocked the Vengevine with 1 of his zombie tokens. Lane then cast a 2nd Grave Titan and got 2 more zombie tokens. He then attacked with the 1st Titan and his 2 zombies. Harrison animated his Stirring Wildwood and used it to chump block the Titan. Then on his next turn, he equipped his armor to his Birds of Paradise and sent it to the red zone for 7 damage, winning the game.